What's going on, guys? We're here in Juliette, Georgia, home of fried green tomatoes. And look what's right behind me here. The Whistle Stop Cafe. How cool is that? We are here checking out the filming locations for fried green tomatoes. And we're here before they open, before the crowds. We were actually here yesterday to do some filming, but it was so busy. There were so many people, couldn't get inside. The line was super long to get in there. So we thought we'd come back before they open, before the town gets completely just littered with cars everywhere, and check out fried green tomatoes. And a little fun fact about the movie is they actually filmed the beginning and the end of the movie first. And the reason is because when they found this town, they were scouting out, and when they found this town here, it was kind of, I guess it was deserted or whatnot, or anyways, it wasn't really being used, and it already had that like rundown look and stuff to it. So the beginning scene, when Evelyn and her husband are pulling up and you see her husband on her payphone right over there at the corner where he's trying to make that phone call, that shot. And then at the end when Evelyn's driving down this road right here, and then she ends up seeing Izzy down there on the suitcase looking at where her house was, and she's going, why would someone steal an old lady's house?
Now you're in or out. Remember, I didn't take any calls. Hey, it's Brad, let me see your face. What's up, man? Hi, Grady, why don't you sit in? I'll get you a new hand. What's your hurry? And what is so important? What's that got to do with me?
Well, officially, you and Big George are under arrest for murder. You're in my custody until tomorrow. I'm supposed to take you over to George.
I'm sorry about spilling my food here, ma'am. I'll just head on.
So you see over there where Big George came out of that door right there, or was walking by that door. And you can see right here, this little room right here, that's actually been added on since the filming. Because if you look, you can see that window right there, where there's that window. It's over there behind that. So where that little air conditioner is right there, that's been added since. And of course, there's the barbecue.
George. When is that barbecue gonna be ready? Oh, it's gonna be ready anytime now. Smells so damn good, I just can't wait to get me some. Now don't you forget to call me when that's ready. All right.
It's all a little similar, but it's all a little different. Benches and things in the background down there. Trees are gone since then. But right here is where Big George was doing all his barbecuing. And then when that Alabama sheriff came to town, he said that he had the best barbecue ever. Apparently the secret was in the sauce.
Hi there. What can I do for you boys?
This here is Sheriff Curtis Smith.
Well, this is about the best barbecue I ever ate.
Secret's in the sauce.
Speaking of that, it says right here, here lies Frank Bennett. The secret is in the sauce. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. Frank Bennett, that really isn't his grave. You know why? Because he ended up on the barbecue. I think this is just to throw the cops off. So when Evelyn pulls up down there by the cafe and then looks down the street and sees Izzy sitting, I believe, on her a suitcase, staring at where her house once was, this is the shot you get right here.
Hey, somebody stole my house. It was right here when I left.
So that means that Izzy's house was actually right here where they have this train depot now. No chimney, I can't line up the trees, but this is it. Because if you look back over her shoulder, you can see these buildings right here, right behind. The sign's all crooked and fallen down on that one right there. But this is it. So this is the train depot. So I've read different things online that the original one that was used in the movie that was down by the train tracks has been somewhere being refurbished. I also read that this was in town and they moved it for the movie, and then after the movie moved it back into town. And then I also read that it was on the train tracks, and then after the movie they moved it into town, which is right here. So this lines up very well if this is the correct one. It's got the same sign on it. It's painted different color, of course. And they've had to redo stuff as they, you know, over the years things happen. But how cool is that, if that is the original one that was down there at the end, down there by the train tracks? Very cool. Let's go take a peek and look up here at the train depot. Looks like this is just a gift shop now. So like I say, I don't know for 100% for sure if this is the original from the movie and they was down there by the tracks and they moved it back up here into town. I don't know. But you know what? We're going to go with that one because that's the one I like that sounds the best. So let's just say this is the original train station that was down there by the tracks for the movie, and they moved it to town after filming to preserve it. So for folks like us to come see and enjoy. How awesome is that? And right over here, next to the train depot, look at this. Here lies Buddy's arm, 1929 to 1936. So long, old pal. If you remember, young Buddy had his arm cut off by a train accident, I believe, as well. And he buried it. He had a little funeral for it. Well, here it lies, right there. Looks like most of these buildings now are gift shops, antique stores, things like that. Which is cool. They're keeping the fried green tomato spirit alive. And I was reading somewhere online that this building actually was built in the 1920s, and it had been a general store, I think a hardware store over time before it actually became a cafe, which I don't believe it was actually a cafe until after the movie when they made it a cafe, and then the owners realized, hey, we have a great opportunity here. Let's make it the Fried Green Tomatoes Cafe. So that's what they did. And that's what it is now. We are here in Senoia, Georgia, and we're here. This is actually really known for the Walking Dead locations, but this is also home to the Threadgood home from Fried Green Tomatoes. And right now, I'm just about to go under the little bridge. And right down there where my kiddos are, that's where Buddy got his foot stuck and got hit by the train. Right up on the bridge right up there, that's where Iggy and Ruth were standing as they were watching. Now that was the little young Iggy that was looking this way. After Ruth's hat blew off, Buddy went down that side of the bridge, came down this hillside right here, and jumped down. Now it used to be built out a little bit more. There was more of a level thing here, which you'll see here in just a second. And if you pay attention in that shot, this little metal plate right there, you can see that in that shot right there.
I guess to understand Itchy, you'd have to start way back with a brother, Buddy. Itchy was Buddy's pet from the day she was born. Oh, but just envy. The great one, you know. And another one was about to begin in the Threadgood house.
And I don't know exactly where, but somewhere in here is where he got his foot stuck. Now if you look at that scene, you can see that for the movie, I think they added a little extra metal rail thing on each side. It's no longer here. Don't know if it was just for the movie or not. But that is where he apparently gets his foot stuck. Right about in here somewhere. This is looking down the other side of the bridge here. Then you walk across, there's the Threadgood house. You walk across, and this is that shot you get down there when you see the train coming. Awesome. Awesome. How cool is that to see all that stuff? That is super, super cool. One more look right here at the Threadgood house. All right, guys, so now we are here at the church that was used in the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. Just got here, sun's out, it's really bright and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can line up some shots. And this is this shot right here of Buddy Threadgood's. And you see the church in the background there. Well, some of those headstones, I'm guessing, were just there for the movie, like that kind of diamond-shaped one right there. And then you can see that big square one with the cross on it. Those are not here. So those are either for the movie or, well, I'm guessing the movie. I don't think they moved anywhere, so.
She hardly ever come home. Only Big George knew how to find her.
And then check this out. Ruth Jameson and Buddy Threadgood. It is true. It all really happened. They're right here. No. But it's pretty cool that they made these right here, just because that movie was so popular in this area. Same location that they were located at in the movie. I think they might have been just a little further here back, closer to that rock wall, because you can see that really good there, but there it is. Right here. That tree that was in that shot right there, that's the stump right over here. The tree's gone. But that's where it was right there. All right, well, it has been very cool here exploring around Juliette, Georgia, home of fried green tomatoes. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've had a lot of fun coming here and checking out all this stuff. Oh, if you're in the area, you must come by and check it out because it is a fantastic little town. Now, I will say though, because we were here yesterday and it was jam-packed with tourists. So just keep that in mind. So if you want to come explore without all the hustle and bustle and all the people around, come early in the morning before they open, check it out, you'll have a good time. Well, we were actually leaving and heading down the road, and I called my wife and it was like, you know what? When are we gonna be here again? So we decided, me and my little daughter Lexi Lou here, we decided, you know what? We're gonna stay and we're gonna wait an extra hour till they open, and we're gonna go get some fried green tomatoes. How awesome is this? And then I'll be able to go look inside because I really wanted to look inside. And today I will. This is gonna be great.
The last booth on the left, okay?
Okay.
What would you like?
Wow.
You just thought she was gonna leave.
Huh?
You just thought he was gonna leave.
I know.
All the way back.
Awesome. Look at this, guys.
Good morning.
Go ahead and sit down, sweetie.
Be careful of your head if you sit close to the window. That shelf will get you.
Oh, okay. Hold that right here.
Good morning, Alice. Good morning. How you doing?
Is that the actual like window pane that they have in the movie and stuff? That's cool. Here it is. Wow, look at the safe there. Wow, this is cool. Same benches and stuff.
Maybe having some drinks to get started.
Absolutely, let's do it.
There's the window to the kitchen right there. You see him working back there.
Robert answers all it. Periodically, I'll have a question that somebody asks me.
What do you think, honey? Pretty cool to be inside, huh? These are like the original tables that they had in there too.
She's still,
Hey guys, I'm here and I actually ran into one of the founding family members, his family of the town of Juliette here. I found, this is Frankie right here. Hey Frankie.
Williams.
Yeah, so we were talking on the porch back there. Tell me a little bit of that history again about your family and how you guys are wrapped into this town and all that stuff.
Okay, well my family originally came from England. They went to Brentwood, New Hampshire. Then they drifted down to Virginia. My great-grandfather was a tobacco salesman.
Ah.
He came to Juliette and he joked that he ran out of tobacco, but he liked Juliette and stayed. So he opened a grocery store up above the street with the Opera House.
Okay, nice.
And Juliette was named for Juliette McCracken, a railroad engineer's daughter. And of course, it really boomed in the 40s. And my grandfather, E.L. Williams, he built the building that is now the Whistle Stop.
Okay.
And opened a grocery store.
And what year is that? You were telling me it was
1938.
1938.
My grandfather ran a business there 45 years. My father was there 14. And then after the movie left, my uncle Robert Williams, he decided to open the Whistle Stop Cafe and built the shops and made all of this.
Yeah.
Come see us.
Nice. That is awesome. So it was a general store, right?
Yeah.
He had back then.
Come on in, Robert.
What y'all doing?
This is
Hi,
my
how
Uncle
you
Robert
doing?
I was telling you about.
How you doing?
I'm Robert Williams.
I'm Jeremy. Nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
I was hoping
doing
you'd
a
show up down here.
little filming location stuff here, and I ran into Frankie, and we were talking on the porch back there, and he's giving me all the history and stuff, and I love all that history stuff, so I brought him out after we ordered some food just to kind of get some info on the town, and he mentioned you might even be showing up and coming down this way.
You want to get a little bit of information yourself?
No, Liz has got a new smoker back here for the cafe. She wanted me to come.
I saw it on the back porch back there.
I got to look at it, but
Nice.
no, Liz does a great job. She keeps the cafe going, and that keeps the people coming. You know?
Yes. Well, this is a great little town. I mean, I love these old little towns like this, and then, you know, being that it was part of the movie and stuff like that, and then running into him was like, started talking on the porch, and I was like, oh my God, this is like a history lesson here today.
Well,
this
he's
is awesome.
younger, but he's better on the history than I am.
Well, that's awesome. I really appreciate you guys giving me some.
I was telling him about you starting the cafe and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And so that was after the movie was done, then you decided to go ahead and,
Well, we had a little cafe up the street up here called Mabel's Table,
okay.
and I wasn't going to open it up as long as they were open because I didn't want to hurt their business. But after they closed up, I thought, well, we got to have something going. So then we opened up the Whistle Stop.
That was a great
It's
decision.
been amazing, you know, just people still coming. I can't believe it after 30 years.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things that I think is going to just keep going.
Well, I hope so.
You know, I'm 42, and my wife, I think the movie was made in what, 90 or 91, something like that.
Come out in 91.
You know, and it's one of my wife's favorite movies, and I fell in love with it too in the whole little town here and stuff. So I was telling him we're travelers. My wife's a traveling nurse, so we actually travel around the country right now, our family. And this was one of the pins on my stop that I was like, I absolutely have to go here no matter what. So we made sure we came here.
Good. I hope you keep coming.
Yes, we will for sure. We were here yesterday, and it was packed.
I know,
It was packed with people.
Well,
so
it was a beautiful day, and everybody was out traveling.
Yes.
Days are a little different. Football day today, though. So.
Yeah, good point.
I'm already ready for Georgia
There
tonight.
you go. Well, hey, it was really nice talking with
I'm
you. I
glad
appreciate
you
it very
got me
much.
introduced him.
And the same with
I
you,
appreciate
frankly.
your kindness, man.
Thank you very much for your guys' input.
Come back and see us again.
We will do that. Awesome. Thank you. Wow, well that was so cool to talk to Frankie and his uncle there. They're the ones that own this town basically, and they own the Whistle Stop Cafe, and he's giving me all the history rundown of how it happened and how it started, and man, that was awesome. That was completely awesome. All right guys, well that's gonna do it for my filming location here in Juliette for fried green tomatoes. That was so awesome. It was very cool to run into Frankie, and we talked on the porch before they opened for 15-20 minutes, and he was giving me the history of his family and how the whole place started and all that. And then we went in to eat, and we were still talking, and I just asked him nicely if he'd be interested in being on camera at all and kind of speaking and giving some history to you guys of this place. So very, very cool. I'm super excited that this happened. So anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, please subscribe. We got a whole lot of stuff coming on. We are a travel family. My wife's a travel nurse, so we're going all around the country, and I'll be bringing to you more filming location, RV related stuff, and all kinds of cool things. So follow along, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. fried green tomatoes.